What's up, everybody? You're in the machine. This is just a flow. We're gonna work the whole body for about 9 poses, timed with the breath, sun salutation transitions, but that's it. No aggressive twists, no balancing poses, no seated stretches. From there, you'll be warm to do you. Wanna stretch a little more? Wanna do more Vinyasa? Going on a jog? Going on a hike? Going to play karate? It's a free country. Let's do it. It's just a flow. Let's do it. Let's find a tabletop position, middle of the mat. Hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. Engage first so you feel that perfectly straight spine. Squeeze your abs back towards your spine. The whole core should be engaged. Not super flexed so you're straining, but engaged so it feels solid. And now let's relax to drop the stomach. Cow style, butt goes up, chest goes up, stomach goes down, and then press away for a cat. Maybe the first one's not that angry of a cat, but that's okay, we're just warming up. Drop it down, lazy dairy cow, lead with the chest. That's your inhale, your exhale is the cat. Tucking the tailbone, dropping the chin. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. As much movement as you want here. Maybe you're doing a few circles, maybe you're poking your hip right and left. Just warming up. Give yourself permission to be a little stiff when we start. Exhale, drive away. Separate the scapula on the cat and then drop the stomach. Lift the tailbone, lift the chin for the cow. Just a couple more. You can kind of play with the speed. Remember, still timing it with your breath. Let's push back, leave the hands where they are for a little stretch through the lats, the side of the body. So it's kind of like a tall child's pose. And now let's drive forward, a little bit past even to drop the hips, a little compression of the wrists. Back to that tabletop. Couple of more cat-cows, just warming up. Let's find that neutral spine. Shift a little weight to the left, just a little, and drive that right foot back. Flex the foot and point the toes. Flex the foot, point the toes, maybe a few circles. If your balance will put up with it, maybe lift the left hand. Stretch in opposite directions, toes and fingers, and then reach back if you can get it for a toe, foot, ankle. Kick up and look up. Remember to breathe. And then let's set it down the way we went in and try the other side. Engage that midsection for a stable table, and then shift a teeny bit to the right. Left foot back, hips level. Flex those toes, point those toes, flex those toes, maybe a few circles. And then if your balance will let you, right hand out, fingers and toes in opposite directions, and we reach back. Maybe just get the toe, maybe the foot, maybe the ankle, maybe down the shin, and then kick away as you look up. Kick up, look up. Arching of the back, stretching of the shoulder for 3, 2, 1, and then out. Nice and smooth, the same way we went in. Let's float this table, so curl your toes, drive the knees and the hips up just a little bit, like a couple of inches. This will force you to engage your core. It's about the only way you can hold yourself up. And now it's gonna look and feel like trash, but let's lift the hips and push back. Down dog, pretty stiff in the calves and the Achilles, probably the hammies in the back. First one doesn't have to look that good. In fact, none of them have to look that good. Eventually the plan is to feel good. So let's just do 2 sun sals, 1 each side, to make sure we got the steps down, and then we'll incorporate that as a transition in the flow. So while you're settling into this Down dog, you can poke your hips right and left. Shift your heels up and down. Lean forward a little, push back a little. Whatever feels good. Let's find just a moment of stillness in the down dog. Lift the right leg. Step it up. Follow with the left. If you have to take a few steps to get there, no big deal. Halfway lift, flat back, scapula together. Relax and forward fold. Let the head hang heavy and then inhale up. Hands through center. Mountain pose. Spine is neutral. Let's inhale up again and forward fold. Hands to the mat or wherever they go. Halfway lift. Plant the palms. Let's step back right then left. Puts us in a plank. Little shift. Down. Puts us in chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Whatever feels good. Try to lead with the chest. And then let's push it back. Down dog. All right. Just going to do one more and then get busy. Maybe this feels a little better this time. When you're ready, let's find some stillness in the down dog. Lift the left leg and step it up, followed by the right. Doesn't matter if you take a bunch of steps or hop or whatever it takes. Crawl, as long as you get to the top of the mat. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Relax the head. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands heart center, mountain pose. Chin off the chest as tall as you can be. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Flat back, bend the knees, plant the palms, step back left this time, then right. Puts us in a plank. Shift a little, drop it, chaturanga, elbows tight. Uncurl the toes, up dog or cobra, bending through the whole spine, tailbone to neck, and then push down dog. Remember to breathe, settle it in, and let's start this flow. As always, the first time I explain the heck out of it. The second time we do a little faster, and the third time, the last time, we try to time it with the breath. So let's inhale, right leg up, shift it forward, plant that right foot. Nice and easy, leave the left and reach revolved side angle. Right arm up, might not be perfectly vertical. This is the first twist of the day, but that's all right, it'll get there. Remember, we equalize the weight in the foot and the hand here, trying to get a straight line from one wrist to the other. Let's exhale, set that hand down, back to a runner's lunge. Spin the back heel flat to set us up for warrior A. So the back leg stays straight, front leg stays bent. We inhale up. Settle in. Remember, the idea here is square hips, but they're usually not perfectly square. It just helps the back psoas stretch. And now let's exhale, hands heart center. Reach the hands forward, turn to the left, star pose. This sets us up for the back of the mat. Hands in, open to the back of the mat, warrior B. Front leg bent, back leg straight, arms in opposite directions. Let's inhale it up, reverse warrior, stay in your lunge. Exhale it to side angle. First one, I'm gonna rest my forearm on my thigh here as I reach up opposite with the right. Leave the right hand where it is and we go back to star, bringing up the left. Two straight legs, wiggle them back to the front, setting up for triangle. Left arm stays, right arm reaches. Can go anywhere that it goes. Shin, ankle, foot, knee. Try to turn sideways, lift the left shoulder. Arms in opposite directions. And now we look down, a little bump to a standing L. This is a stretch for the planted leg. So don't worry about how high you go, just aim for roughly the shape of an L. And you can plant palms or fingertips or even float if you're really a hot dog. It's pretty much like a warrior C. From here, dropping the left foot back, puts us in that runner's lunge, and let's Sun Sal flow it to the next side. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. All right, that's the flow. Let's repeat for balance. When you're ready, inhale left, stepping it through. Remembering to breathe, leave the right hand down, press and lift the left, revolve side angle. So you're not dumping a whole bunch of weight into the palm, trying to kind of equalize it. Arms in opposite directions. Let's exhale back to runner's lunge. Spin the back heel flat, sets us up for warrior A. Inhale up. Try to have square hips, back leg straight, front leg bent. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale forward, reaching it up. Star pose. Exhale, hands in, turning to the back of the mat. Inhale opens us up, warrior B. Front leg bent, back leg straight. Look down, see your toe. If your knee's poked in, it's bad for you. Inhale, up. Reverse warrior, stay in the lunge. Exhale, side angle. I'm going to support it again and reach up with the left. Remember to breathe. Leave the left, straighten the right, and reach the right. Back to a star pose. Put in a little back bend if you want. And now we're going to turn on our heels back to the front of the mat. 45-degree angle with the back heel. Front toes point forward. Right arm stays. Reach. Triangle pose. Reach down as far as you want to. As far as you can. Maybe it's way up here. Still a triangle, but don't crush into your knee. That's also very bad. Remembering to breathe. And now we're going to look down, reach down, bend the front knee or straight or narrow your stance if you have to. But all we're going to do is push up to this standing L. Remember, a stretch for the hamstring of the planted leg. So don't sweat the balance. Don't worry too much about where your chest is. You'd like to lift with it, but not the end of the world. You'll get paid the same, trust me. Let's step it down. Finding that runner's lunge. Push it back. For chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. This down dog should start feeling a little bit better. Maybe heels are lower to the mat. Maybe chest is farther back. Maybe really looking like the shape of an upside down V. Let's inhale the right leg up. Exhale, stepping it up. Leave the left. Inhale, reach the right. Revolve side angle. Remember to breathe. Let's look down. Plant the right, spin the heel. Inhale brings us up. Warrior A. Remember to breathe. Exhale, hands go center. Inhale, hands go up. We turn star pose. Exhale, hands in. Inhale opens it to the back of the mat. Warrior B, getting a little lower this time. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay in that lunge. Keep the left leg bent. Exhale, side angle. Maybe you're a little lower this time. Maybe hand is inside the foot, but keep the hips down. Right arm up. Right arm stays. Left arm follows. Puts us back in a star pose. Turning back to the front. Sets us up triangle. Left arm high. Right arm reaches. Opposite directions with the fingertips. Trying to turn sideways. Now we'll look down, bump it up. Standing L. Try to keep the hips square. Stepping it back. Puts us in the lunge. Right foot meets the left, or it floats if you're super cool. And then chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. All right, down dog's looking pretty good. You can take a picture now if you want. Hips high, heels low. Inhale left. Stepping it up. Leave the right hand, reach up. Revolved Side Angle. Remember to breathe, keep the hips low. Let's look down, back to runner's lunge, spin the back heel, inhale up with warrior A. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, reach and turn, puts us in star. Exhale, hands in. Inhale, hands out to the back of the mat. Warrior B. Shoulders over hips, front leg bent, back leg straight. Reach, reverse warrior on an inhale. Exhale, brings us down to side angle as low as you want to go. Left arm in the opposite direction of the right. Try to keep the shoulders off the ears. Left arm stays. Straighten the right leg. Right hand goes up to meet. We turn ourselves, front of the mat. Right hand stays. Left hand reaches. Triangle pose. Remember to breathe. So we're not doing any static seated stretches, but you'll notice in this movement we have a lot of stretches. This should be lightening up that front hamstring, and we're going to get it again as we look down and bump it up. Standing L. Again, you can challenge yourself here if you do want to take your hands off, or if you're planting or have blocks. It's all cool. Let's step it back to runner's lunge. Plant the palms. Left leg back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Settling in. Should be looking and feeling pretty good. Now let's hit this thing on a single breath. If you have to take more than that, just time it so you're opening the body on the inhale and closing the body on the exhale generally. So we inhale, right leg up. Exhale, stepping it forward. Inhale, right arm up, revolve side angle. Exhale, setting it down, turn the back heel. Inhale up, warrior A. Exhale, hands in. Inhale forward in star pose. Exhale, hands in again. Inhale, warrior B, back of the mat. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, star. Take your time. Turning it, front of the mat. Inhale one more time. Exhale as you reach down. Triangle pose. Inhale to set it, and then exhale as you go forward to your standing L. And then let's step it back. Inhale up. Exhale chaturanga. Inhale upward dog. Exhale down dog. That's the timing of the breath. The breath with the movement can be a little bit challenging, but it gives you something to focus on, and it actually makes the physical portion of the practice easier. So let's do it one last time, left side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, stepping it forward. Drop the back heel. Inhale, warrior A. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, forward and turn, star pose. Exhale, hands in again. Inhale, open it, warrior B. Reach back, big inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, back to star pose. Turning back to the front. Inhale, sets up, triangle, exhale. Triangle pose, left arm down, right arm up. Big inhale to set the next movement, and exhale. Launches us up to standing L. Stepping it back to lunge. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. This last down dog should look and feel Pretty darn good. That's it, folks. That's the flow. About 9 movements timed with the breath, warms us up, stretches us, gets us a little bit sweaty. Remember, the breath timing can be a challenge. Sometimes you'd have to take 2 or 3 breaths just to time it, so you don't try to do 2 inhales or 2 exhales in a row. Even I can't do that. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the little bell. I'll see you next time here in the machine. Namaste.
But the whole point of the machine is to relieve you of that suffering.